Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hwanseung News, 25th of July, 2023. How are you doing today? It's been a very hot and dry day in Seoul at the moment there. The monsoon season is projected to last until early August, so let's hope it gets out of the way. I just hope the mosquitoes don't return after that because they're quite annoying. If you are on vacation, I'd like to welcome you to the to today's news broadcast. And hopefully I can transfer some good information to you regarding what's going on as of today. So let's go check out the first one here. Some 3,000 home rental scam suspects nabbed in a year-long crackdown. So this year-long word here means over the last year the government and authorities have been investigating the so-called Hwanseung scam, which the Hwanseung we know is a long-term deposit rental scheme where you pay a fixed amount of money to a landlord and you do not have to pay any rent. In turn, they use your deposit to invest and make interest on, perhaps at a bank or investing in stocks or other bonds and stuff. Now, this mechanism of fraud is quite easy to get into if the house prices are increasing. So you can see here there were 3,466 Hwanseung scam suspects were caught in the crackdown, jointly conducted with the prosecution and land ministry from July 25th until last Sunday, and 367 of them were put under formal arrest. By borrowing money from a bank and buying a house with a mortgage and then subsequently letting out that house for a long-term deposit rental under Hwanseung, they're able to use that money provided for the deposit and do the same again for another house, and in theory just keep going. Okay, so they're juggling people's money and leveraging banks' money at the same time. Now here's the problem. If house prices go down, the value of the house goes down, and they cannot return that money, or they might even lose their money by investing in risky assets such as coins, cryptocurrency, or losing money on things like the stock market, perhaps even gambling. You never know. So you must always be very careful when you're checking out land and lease agreements with landlords here in Korea. Okay, so please be very careful about that. Okay, now our second headline here is where we're going to talk about here that Korean workers, so searches for self-defense weapons there, we can see here, searches for self-defense tools surge among men following the stabbings. We had the unfortunate incident of yet another stabbing at Shilim Station last Saturday, and you can see here these items. We've got stun guns, okay, gas guns, stun guns, batons, pepper spray. These sales have just, gone through the roof. Okay, they've just exploded because people are feeling genuinely fearful of their safety in Korea. Okay, this is a very sad state of affairs. Korea, we are known as a land of no guns among the public there, but just as deadly as a knife, and there has been a lot of stabbings that's been going on recently, so people are very worried about that, and they are appealing to both men and women, okay, for that one there. I found that in my life in Korea since 2008, I've just avoided trouble. I've avoided conflict. If I've seen or felt in danger, which I really do feel in danger, I feel totally safe in Korea, but if I have seen some altercation or arguments going on, I just avoid that. Just walk away. As you know, I am a permanent resident in Korea, and I do not want to jeopardize, I do not want to risk my status, my permanent residence in this wonderful country, okay, that I've had the great opportunity to live in. Okay, for that one there. Okay, now our next headline we're going to go on here is Feng Shui. Okay, there's a Chinese term. Feng Shui expert inspected the presidential residence before site relocation. So Feng Shui in Korean is Pungsu. Okay, where you believe that the placement of certain items in a house or the environmental factors, the environmental location outside has some bearing, has some effect on your quality of life and luck. Okay, and you can see this guy here. He looks a bit he looks a bit eccentric with a long beard and stuff. And they were actually consulted about the presidential residence relocation to Yongsan there. So, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, do you believe in things like, you know, putting a money tree in your house, you know, brings good luck? Well, I'll tell you, and I'll share you a funny story. Is when we moved to this villa in Sinseodong there, we ended up selling our last villa and we moved into a Jeonse while we're in the middle of waiting for another place to move to next year. We were told by the LG water purify cleaning lady, the 정수기 아줌마, that if you put your rice cooker, 이사 갈 때 밥솥 먼저 들어가는 이유. Okay, if you put your rice cooker in your house first before moving your other house and contents goods, it will bring luck. Okay, so you can see here, there's a couple of things that they're mentioning here, and that the things like the moving day and putting the rice cooker in first is very, very symbolic and brings very good luck. I guess the general meaning is that, you know, they're saying here, 주식은 흰쌀 밥입니다. 하지만 과거에는 현재보다 먹거리는 부족한 편이었고 최고의 음식으로 꼽히 곳은 유일무이하게 쌀이었고 이 쌀은 거의 그 집안의 재산으로 판단되었습니다. Okay, so hopefully that was a bit of a long reading for me, but yeah, 밥 is money. Okay, 밥 쌀 is money. Okay, for that one there. So maybe you'd like to try that. I'll be honest with you. I've had a very good year so far, and my 2023 second half, the 하반기, is looking even better with the establishment of Hwanseung Group and Hwanseung News, and eventually I would like to branch out into some other business areas. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on this? You know, would you like to try putting your rice cooker into your house the first time, and before you moved in your other goods, and you know, bringing in good luck? Do you believe in luck? I believe that you need to make luck. You need to work hard, and opportunities will appear for you, and it's your choice whether you take advantage of those opportunities there. Okay, I think you make your own fortune, and I think that's particularly true in Korea. You know, you make your own luck. And I think this papsot is, you know, it's a good thing to think of in a sense that you know, rice gives you sustenance. Without rice, you cannot live. If you cannot make a living, you probably have a difficult time surviving and stuff. So always just think positive. Think positive there. Okay, the next one here is a very interesting one. We've got here Mercedes-Benz, number 12. Mercedes-Benz Korea considers bypassing dealerships. What they want to do and what they're planning to do is go into the B2C, the business-to-customer market directly. Okay, so we can see here, by bypassing the dealerships there, they can, in theory, lower the price of their cars. Because think about it. Are they paying rent at a physical location? No. Okay, they can reduce the number of showrooms, will reduce the labor costs of the salesmen and administration staff, and given the high price of electric vehicles, EV, it would be beneficial to reduce the distribution process. Okay, so Hyundai actually tried this about 2 or 3 years ago, but the Hyundai Motor Car Union was opposed to it because they were worried about the employment security of their sales staff in the dealerships there. I believe one car that is being sold directly though online for Hyundai is the Hyundai Casper, and you can see here it's a very cute car, and it's a big seller. It is a big seller here. This one is actually only available to be ordered online. Okay, but however, the rest of the models you'll still find at a traditional dealership here. Now, this was a very smart advertising campaign. I believe that it appealed to young females, Generation MZ females here, and you can see we've got a price of 1,000, so 1,385원부터, okay, for the starting there. But look at the advertising campaign, all right? It's very flash. And you can see here, this chabak, chabak culture, which is camping in your car. You've got your dog, and you're quite a successful and driven and motivated young female. It really kind of captivated that market quite well. All right. Okay, now the last one for you guys tonight is number 16. Papa John's Korea enters the Korean chicken fray in Mama Chicken. What does fray mean? Let's have a look. Fray has two meanings here. We can see here that it means like a rip of a cord, okay, or some fabric. It also means here into the fray. You can see here it is a fight, a struggle, or disagreement that involves many people. He threw himself into the fray. He joined or entered the political fray. Okay, so what Papa John's is doing is they have released a spin-off, okay, a complementary brand, which is called Mama Chicken. Now, I've done my best to research this. It is apparently is a brand in America, and it is traditional Southern styled fried chicken from the southern parts of the States. But it is like a chicken game. It is like a chicken game, ladies and gentlemen. During the we had the Jontong Tongdak until the say maybe the 2002 World Cup. Remember the Pulgan Angma, the Red Devils, yeah? And then the first generation of chicken jib came to Korea, fried chicken. We had Pelicana, Mexicana, OK Chicken, Thunder Chicken. All these players came in. And I think just after that was the second generation. We had the BHC, Kyochon, and BBQ starting after that. And what they did is they became so successful that they exported their product, their brand back to America. So this is kind of like America coming back to Korea. They've got here Cajun fries. Okay, you can see here the exceptional standards. Drawing inspiration from the success of Papa John's Pizza, exceptional quality standards. They will maintain the same DNA, aiming to foster a loyal customer base. But really, guys, I mean, the chicken market in Korea, we have more chicken restaurants in Korea, in South Korea, than McDonald's globally. I'm going to say that again. More chicken restaurants in South Korea than the total McDonald's locations globally. What's your take on that? Do you enjoy chicken? I would like to call myself a chicken expert. When I first came to Korea in 2008, I found I was spending about 200,000 won on fried chicken in a month. That's 4 times my phone bill. It was a very nice experience there, but I ended up gaining a lot of weight from that. But it was just so heavenly, and I was wondering, where has Korean fried chicken been all my life? I just really love it there. Right now, I enjoy it once a month. I have a local specialist near my house, but it's definitely a very comforting food. Okay, so that was the headlines there, guys, for today, the 25th of July, 2023. Let me know your comments and thoughts in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button. Feel free to pass on to people that you know who may benefit from the Hwanseung News choice. I have received a lot of feedback from 대기업 executives who are very knowledgeable in this area of content creation and business operations there. So you're going to find that my channel and my video quality should be improving as I go. Right now I have a very, very busy schedule catering to executives of teaching professional business English for the top chaebol in Korea. But when I do get time, and I will be investing more time in this, I will spend a lot of time by editing and making these video clips somewhat more entertaining and digestible for you. Thank you for your presence, guys. Thank you for your support. Those were our people. That's Hwanseung tonight.